Hi friends, today we are going to talk about a conditional statement which is nothing but if statement. Okay, so if it's something like, suppose if you have a condition to check, okay, if you have a condition, suppose let's say if one condition is satisfied, do a set of actions, or if another condition is satisfied, do a set of actions, or if some other condition is satisfied, do another set of actions. Okay, if you want to mention separate actions based on the conditions, then we normally go with this if statements. If you see a small example here, okay, I just mentioned a small example over here. So whenever we are defining if, okay, whenever we are defining if, we need to mention if keyword, mention the condition over here, and specify the colon. Indentation is mandatory, like how we have in functions. Similarly, indentation is mandatory. Just do set of actions. If this condition is not satisfied, then go to another set of condition, making use of elif. Elif is another keyword. Elif is another keyword. Do this elif. If this condition is not satisfied, whatever condition you mention here in the elif will be executed. If this condition is satisfied, this statement will be working. If both the conditions are not satisfied, then it goes to the else statement. That means if two conditions are not satisfied, then it goes to the else statement and it comes to the last. If you see here, A is 20, B is equal to 36. B is greater than A. Yes, it is greater than A, so it will print this one. If B is 10, so this will not get executed, and A is not equal to B because 20 will not be equal to 10. This will not get executed. So A will be greater than B. Okay. So now what will we do in this is we will try to do in the part of coding. Okay. And we will see how the things are working as part of the coding. Okay. So I have come here, okay, to the Python notebook. I'll just mention a small if statement. Okay, I'll just mention a small if statement here. Okay. Okay. Only if. Suppose I'm declaring two variables. A is equal to some 10, 10 value. Okay, I'm giving 10. Okay. B is equal to 15. Okay. I'm just trying to do only if with if else. Okay, I'll just do with if else. If statement, if A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, print B A value. Okay, print A value is greater than B. Okay. So if that doesn't execute, I just want to go to else condition. Okay, else condition and mention print B value is greater than A. Okay, this is what I have mentioned. So you tell me now, here A is greater than B? No, right? This condition will not be satisfied. Instead, it will go to the else condition and it is going to print the result. So when I execute this, I just need to mention colon. That's the reason it was giving me error. See, when I execute this, B value is greater than A. That's the reason it went to else statement and it gave me this result. Suppose I'm mentioning 18. Instead of A being 10, I'm taking 18. Before it was B value is greater than A. Now check when I'm executing it back again. Now A value is greater than B. That means it went to this particular condition since it satisfied the condition. Now we know how to use if else, right? Now what I will do is I'll take same values. I'll just keep the same values since I have already assigned. I don't have to again assign the values. I'll take the same values. Okay. I'll just write if, elif, and else statement. Okay. If A is greater than B, okay, if A is greater than B, print A value is greater than B, okay, elif if A is equal to B. Is equal to B. That means I'm checking if both the values are equal. Okay, both the values are equal. Print A value is equal to B. Okay, I'll write else condition directly. Okay, else, I'm sorry, else print A value is B is greater than A. Okay, B is greater than A. This is what it is, my if, elif, and else. If you see here, A value is greater than B. So when I execute it in this scenario, A value is definitely greater than B. Suppose if I make, okay, I'll just, since I don't want to change that code, I'll just copy them here. Okay, so that I can change the values as required. Okay. So if I take 15 here, both the values are equal. So to which condition should it go? It should go to this particular statement, right? A is equal to B. So when I execute it back, you see here A value is equal to B. What happens if B is greater than A? That means this condition is not satisfied. This condition is not satisfied. If both the conditions are not satisfied, it is going to else statement. When you execute this one, what is happening? It is showing you B is greater than A. So this is how you can normally do in terms of statements. What happens if you have two conditions to be checked at the same time? Okay, let's say, okay, I'm just taking the same code again. Okay, so I have some other C value. Okay, C is equal to 20. This is my value. C is equal to 20. Okay, so if I mention A is greater than B and A is greater than C, because if A has to be greater than everything, then I have to check two conditions. A is greater than B and A is greater than C. If A is greater than B and C, then I say A value is greater than B and C. Okay. If A is equal to B and B is equal to C and B is equal to C, then A is equal to B and C. Okay. Otherwise, B is greater than A and C. This is what I am just mentioning in the default statement. Okay. So if you see here, my C is 20. So C is greater than A and B. So let's say C is greater than A and B. Okay, I'll just make this as a statement. So when I execute these conditions, so whenever I have multiple conditions, make sure you write two conditions making use of AND. If both of them has to be satisfied, make use of AND keyword. If one of the statement, if you feel that one of the statement satisfied is okay, just make use of or statement. Okay, here also you can mention or. Okay, if you feel one of them is satisfied, if you feel that one of them is satisfied, if it is okay, just mention or in both the statements. Okay, both of them has to be kind of satisfied, then go with and. Okay, this is what it is on the multiple statements. Okay, since C is greater than B, it went to else condition, C is greater than A. There are cases where you can write all this within a single line of code. Okay, so if you look here, if A is greater than B, just writing the same code within one line of code. Okay, if A is greater than B colon, here I didn't provide any sort of indentation. Instead, I just mentioned what I want to do, since it is only one line of statement, only if there is only one line of statement. This is a shortcut rather than writing multiple lines of code. Okay. Similarly, if I have two things like if and else, if I just have if over here, okay, if you see, control enter, it did not give me any result because A is not greater than B. That's the reason it did not satisfy. That's the reason it didn't send me any result. But if you see here, if A is greater than B, okay, I'm mentioning first print statement. Execute this statement. If this condition is satisfied, execute this statement. If the condition is satisfied, else print this statement. Okay. So normally how we do, if is coming first and the statement is coming next. But if you are writing it in a shortcut, print statement will come first. I mean, the whatever you want to mention within if is mentioned first, and then there comes the if keyword and the condition check. See here, when you are executing the same line of code, it says B because A is not greater than B. That's the reason it is not printing A, and it went to else and it's just print B. Okay. So this is how normally we are going to use condition checks, making use of if keyword. So if you want to execute a set of actions, if a condition is satisfied, we normally go with if. If we want to check multiple conditions, then we go with elif. You can have any number of elifs, but we can have only one if and one else, and any number of elifs if you have multiple conditions. Okay, keep practicing. Write your own, take your own values and try playing with those values, checking the conditions and all. Keep practicing.